name's Saranne Bensusan and I'm a film director from the UK. I've been sent some interview questions, so I'm just going to read through the questions and then answer them. So thank you for sending me these. So, okay, we visited your IMDb profile and there was a range of credits ranging from art department to writer. Tell us how your experiences played a role in you becoming a film director. Well, I think initially most of these credits came about because I was learning my craft. So it's just getting onto other people's film sets, doing this, doing that, learning about what people do, how they do it, where they go, what they, what tools they use. And for me, I think this experience has helped me map out who I need, where I need it, what I need on set as a director. My background mostly is as a film editor, and I think this has given me a unique insight into storytelling, and what I need to think about on set. So during my film Mono Mono, I did a special effect where the main protagonist Adam was talking to himself in the mirror. So I needed to think about how that was going to be done and then translate that into what needed to be done on set. So we went into post-production in a planned way, we knew exactly what we were doing. So I think that in that way it's really helped. Tell us about your current project and why you chose to direct it. I've just finished my short comedy noir, Ménage du Trois, starring Louise Rianne Paul and Mark Preston. And it's about a serial killer husband and wife team and the change in the dynamic of their relationship. So Louise's character, Bromley, has evolved as a serial killer, but her husband hasn't. So he's stuck in his old ways, but she wants to move on and do something different. So they come to blows while they're carrying out a murder. At least there's some good consequences. I wanted to direct something that was a little bit off the wall, so I did experiment in a number of ways, such as with the lighting. I used a red light bulb. Now, I'm paranoid about having orange footage, so I was really worried that this red light bulb would just turn out orange, but it didn't. It was brilliant and it looked really, really good. And the other thing I experimented with was the music. So I went into the kitchen and bashed pots, pans and scraped knives and cheese graters and created all sorts of weird sound. And I even got my violin out and played a few weird notes on it as well. So the soundscape of the film is different to what I normally do. And we didn't go down the road of having a traditional composer either, so the music is a little bit off the wall as well. Since you've worked on several areas of the film industry, you must have a unique approach to directing a film. Can you share this process with us? I think when I was 17, I started out in commercial production, so from that point on, I've always had my producer hat on when it comes to making a film. So I usually start with a script and think, is there too many locations in this script? Is it short film? Do I need, 2 or 3 locations? Not 20? Do I need to cut down on the members of cast? So if you want to give your actors something decent to chew on, a decent character to get into, cutting down the numbers of your cast, so you've got maybe 2 or 3 or 4 actors at the most in a short rather than 20. And I like to listen to what the cast and crew have to say on set as well. So lots of different people come with their own experiences and their own expertise and may have something valuable to contribute as well. So unless it compromises the production value or the story or what I'm trying to do with the film, then I'm all ears. Okay, in your opinion, what makes a great film? So I think a great film, it needs to be a great story. There needs to be a well-written script. With Mono Mono, we rewrote that script 6 times, and it's only a 12-minute film. So a great script and a great cast as well. So if you've got a great script where you've got decent characters in it, you'll attract better actors to the film. And the combination of a good cast and a good script makes for a good story. And I think other things like creative camera angles, dolly shots, all the funky stuff that you can do with your camera, they add to your arsenal as a filmmaker, but it's unless you've got, good actors playing your characters and you've got a good story, you're not going to have a great film. Based on your experience in the field, would you say, what would you say has been helpful in your segue into directing? For me, I think post-production's definitely helped. I've worked on 16 films in post-production, and I've worked with a lot of different directors across the skill spectrum. So I've worked with new directors, student directors, and I've worked with really experienced directors as well. So what's been most helpful is seeing where people have made compromises that have actually impacted on the quality of the film or the quality of the story, or it's taken the story in a different direction. And I would say being an editor has given me a lot of tools in my toolkit to be able to direct a film. So not only are you directing films, you're helping others realise their directorial dreams, and you started Director Showreel Day on Twitter. It launched on the 31st of January 2017. Tell us about this event. Okay, Director Showreel Day was a way to get filmmakers like myself to network better, and to network with each other, find talent, create opportunities, and ultimately make more films. I really do think networking is the key to success in this industry, and not everyone lives within 5 minutes of another filmmaker or a DP or a sound recordist. You know, you have to go out and get these people to build your team. So networking is key. What motivated you to create Director Showreel Day? I would say Kate Marie Davis is the influence behind this. She is a champion for actors and started Showreel Share Day, which has become a fantastic success. And her last event where meant that there were agents setting aside time in their day to watch people's showreels. So, and this was aimed at specifically for actors. Now, there were a few directors sharing their showreel within this, but I really think that they were lost in this, and people were only really looking at actors' showreels at the time. So I thought there was a little gap there, and a way to promote us as filmmakers, like separately, and in concert with as well. When is the next event, and what can people expect? The next Director Showreel Day is on the 9th of August 2017. I expect lots of new work from emerging directors, and it will be a good thing if agents can pay attention on that day. On the last day, there was a broad spectrum of people sharing their work. So there were directors from black and minority ethnic backgrounds, there were women directors, there were older directors, younger directors. It was really, really diverse. So I would say agents on the lookout, and producers on the lookout for diversity, keep an eye out on the next Director Showreel Day on the 9th of August 2017, because you might actually pick up some new talent on that day. That'd be really, really good. Could you share some advice to help people prepare for the next Director Showreel Day? I would say keep your reel short, because lots of people are going to be sharing their work. So, and if you can upload it directly to Twitter, do that. And in your tweet, state what it is you're looking for. So if you're looking to collaborate with other filmmakers, or you want to find a director of photography that you want to team up with on a regular basis, or or you're looking for a new agent, put that in your tweet and use the hashtag Director Showreel Day. And lastly, tell your filmmaker friends, anyone that calls themselves a filmmaker or a director, tell them about Director Showreel Day and get them to share their work too. Are there any projects you're currently working on that you can share? My film production company, From the Third Story Productions, has a Vimeo page, and on it we do share quite a bit of our work on there. We haven't got our feature film. We do have our feature film on Vimeo, but it's on VOD rather than available for free. My short film, Mono Mono, is on there, and it's just finished its festival circuit run, so you can watch that for free. And there's a couple of other little shorts on there you can watch for free as well, and some of my commercial work. And also, there's a pitch video for a film called I Put My Heart Into This Film. It's a comedy horror film, and it's one I really, really, really want to make. So if you want to come on board and help me make it, then drop me a line and say, I want to help you make this, because it'd be a lot of fun to work on. So what's next in your career? A couple of things really. My production company is moving into digital distribution. So we are now accepting independent films to distribute onto VOD platforms globally. So if you've got a film that you want to get distributed, get in touch with us. I'm planning a new film that explores child bullying and child suicide. It's quite a taboo subject, really, so in that sense that will be a challenge for me. But I'm also looking to challenge myself technically, and I want to shoot this film vertically. Probably have editors everywhere going, "Argh." But I want to design this film so you can watch it on tablets and phones and on other devices as well. So it's not just limited to your TV or to a screen in the theatre. So ideally I'd like to team up with an established film festival so we can work on how we can get playback to be interactive, so people going to the festival to watch the film could watch it on a device in addition to watching it on a screen, or instead of watching on a screen. So we're looking for mixed media playback, so if a festival was looking for a challenge, get in touch with us with that as well. So yeah, that'd be brilliant, that really would be. I'd also like to do another short later in the year, just to keep my toes up, and shoot it in another language as well. So I think for me it would expand my skills and experiences, but also I think it would show what the UK has to offer in terms of diversity, in terms of talent, and in the type of films that we can make as well. So that's me. Thank you very much.